Hi guys, it's Sweet Tooth here again. Today I brought a friend. Jimmy! His voice box has run out, yeah. I'm here to talk about a subject that we've all been familiar with, and that's disappointments. Not getting what you want, and making your anxiety and misophonia a lot more difficult. It's a bit like I was talking about the wind syndrome, you know what I mean? You get there and it hasn't been where, or someone's let you down, and because you suffer from anxiety, it makes it a hell of a lot worse. So it's like me when I hear kids. Oh my god, people, humans, I can't be doing with that. No. And of course, then Bungle comes in like, no, no, no. He's more laid back bundle than me. He's like, oh, it's all right, you know. And I'm zippy. Oh, I can't stand this. No, let's talk about something that was on my mind today. Something just popped up was remember the Wizard of Oz, the movie, right? When the Scarecrow, Tin Man, and the Lion and Dorothy went all the way there to see the wizard, and it was a complete and utter shit, really, wasn't it? And then Dorothy started to go into a meltdown. A bit of a bipolar moment was going on there because that's the example I'm using. That she went all the way there and realised that he was a complete sham, and they've been let down. So of course, you know, your anxiety and everything else builds up, and that's what it's like. Especially then the pressure and the you know, when you base your life on something that you really want. Say for example, you know, you've been let down, and then of course Toto starts running around, the lion starts kicking off, and the wizard, well, he just wasn't what he was he? So all that way for, you know, and I've totally let down. Totally let down. Is that right, Bungle? Yes. Um, so that's just one example. The Wizard of Oz. I couldn't think about anything else really, but yeah, it was a funny old movie. His voice boxes run out, yeah. Yeah. So yeah, harking back to the old days of being a kid, you know what I mean, when things were easier and we didn't suffer from misophonia. Um, Sometimes it's good to look back when times were simple, weren't they? You know, play school. I always liked the arch window, always the arch window, not the square or the round. I like the round window now, but the square's always a bit boring now. I think that most people without misophonia probably go for the square window. All the regulars out there. I mean, Bunglewood is quite laid back. Um, so, and then there was Blue Peter, and then John Craven wanting a news round. But yeah, I'm just talking today about any old thing that's coming in my mind, really. I've got some wood painting to do, and I'm not looking forward to it, but I'm not going to beat myself up over it. I'm going to take the day as it comes. I think it's going to thunder, so I really want to get it done, but I just haven't got the energy today. I just can't be bothered. I didn't get up till late. And it's warm and it's hot, and I don't like the heat. Anyway, I tell you what's funny in talking about anxiety in a different place. Bungle, you make too much noise. Check out my video with the Ryanair, the one I've put on. I hate flying, which I do. That's another anxiety thing. I hate it because he's trapped in a metal coffin, aren't you? A chicken coop for hours and hours. I'm going to say a big hello to Sue. Sally, it's not Sue, Sally. Hi. Thanks for your comment. Marco, hi, how are you doing? And Dan, you too. Well, talking about anxiety. Yeah, the reason I hated that was because even if I wanted to chill out on the plane and get a drink or something like that, it was always like £6 for a Bacardi and Coke, and a coffee was like for two people £5.50, and I was always next to some bodybuilder on the way home, so my arms are always like this, you know, and he's starving for 3 hours. I hate the experience. Of course, then I used to go through airport security, and I used to hate that because I used to feel like I was a terrorist. They'd be like, up and down. No. I think, oh, they're going to take me to one side now. And that still belongs now. And I think we're talking about anxiety, about things that that we've had in our lives that still affect us way down the line. And that's using mind control that I talked about earlier on to try and put them on a bus, imagine you've got I don't know, imagine, let's put it this way, if there was a bin man, he comes down every fortnight now, doesn't he? Used to be every week, and Imagine putting all the bad thoughts that you've got in your head, all the stress, just put them out with the rubbish, right? Imagine all your bad thoughts out with the rubbish, and then once a fortnight, give them the bin bin. If you can try and train your mind to do that, that will certainly help you in this misophonia. Ooh, noise. I don't like that. It's like, this is me with noise. I'm off in. Well, seriously. So yeah, just train your mind to put all the negative thoughts, put them in the bin. Think of, I mean, no one got more gutted than Dorothy. All that way, facing the wicked witch of the west. And what did you get? The guy was a complete, well, he was a complete bastard. But yeah, I mean, you know, just train your mind, put it all to one side into a big bin. You know, something ticks you off. Just put it away and try and sort of think of the humour in life. I mean, nothing's more freakish than me on a plane, stuck for 2.5 hours with a load of families. You know, that part, right, where you have to get off the plane and everyone's diving for the luggage on top of the, they're trying to store it away, aren't they? And your luggage is like 3 aisles down because the one that you got up with is wrong. And then of course you got the anxiety thinking, have I got somebody else's chair? Or you get someone says, excuse me, you're in my chair. And I'm like, fuck off. I'm always next to the wing, so I don't get much of a view. I don't know why. I always end up by the bloody wing. And of course we're looking at different types of phobias as well. I mean, people hate flying in general, then landing, and everyone's like, ah. Yeah, so cool. I mean, you know, just I said, talked to you yesterday about drawing a line of what you like and what you don't like, and just try to put your bad thoughts, negative thoughts. Sorry about the shaky camera. I've got a new tripod, but I've now decided it's going to be for my birthday, which is the end of June. So anyway, and I should be getting a bit better mic if I win it on eBay. I'm going to try and win this new Rode mic, so it should make it a bit clearer to hear me as well. So any thoughts or comments, guys, and we shall talk about it. Why don't you make a comment or a video on what's going on with your life? It can be anything. It can be talking about cooking, what you've had for your tea, how you feeling, what you're up to, where you're going, and anything really. Just leave a comment, subscribe. We'll catch you later. Oh, it is starting to rain now.